Right now, Halloween upon us, and there are things to talk about. Things that are not a lot of fun either, but things that help our kids stay safe while they're out trick-or-treating. Colonel Chad Chronister from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office in this morning to get us up to speed on things. Hey, Chad.
Good morning, Russell.
I think we should note right away that your folks have already been out getting ready for Halloween. You're touching bases with sexual predators and offenders, right?
Russell, this is a fun holiday for our children, chasing their favorite candy. But as parents and as law enforcement, we have to be aware of the homes that they're visiting. And we've been out for the last 2 weeks now, making contact with every single one of those 250 sexual predators that are on some type of sanction to prohibit them from having any contact with children, reminding them of their sanctions, letting them know, hey, you can't put your light on, the universal sign for, hey, I'm participating in Halloween, and do anything else, any type of decoration, anything that would entice a child to visit their home.
You folks sent over a letter, the letter that you send to these folks, that you give to these folks, and I mean, it's pretty explicit.
It is. You know, the sheriff is reminding them, hey, the other 1,800 sexual predators and offenders that are out there that may not have sanctions, some may. Hey, listen, you can't participate if your sanctions say you can't. And yes, decorations do entice a child to come to your home.
And one of the things you also say is, I mean, you tell these folks, yes, we are monitoring you. We're not doing this covertly, openly. We're monitoring you.
Absolutely not. We make contact, and it's not random. They're registered. We know where every single one of them live. We're going to be monitoring to watch their actions. You know, that's how we as law enforcement are going to keep our children safe. Now,
for parents they need to be aware of this as well. And that is, if the kids are out trick-or-treating, obviously be with them. If there's a house, no lights, these folks have been told, don't turn your lights on, don't have any decorations, you know, act like nobody's there. If that's the way the house is, don't let those kids go up to that door.
Absolutely, and I'm not. I don't mean to make everyone believe that everyone who shuts their light off, you know, is a sexual predator offender. It's just the universal sign for, hey, I'm not participating in Halloween. Go to the next home.
Other things to consider, and we can put them up on the screen because they're just things, the usual things, you know, the mask, the costume with reflective tape.
And Russell, would it surprise you to know that Halloween is one of the busiest nights at the hospital and emergency rooms? And I didn't know that, but it is, and it's because parents have to make sure that their child's costume fit, that they have that peripheral vision, that they can see crossing the road, that they're not going to trip over their costume. Reflective tape, a flashlight goes a long way in keeping your child safe.
Hey, we got to run. All that said, let's hope all the kids have a happy Halloween, right?
Absolutely. One last thing I must add is make sure as a parent we check their candy.
Good point.
Make sure it's factory labeled. We can't check it enough. Check it, check it, check it. Make sure it's safe. If you think for 1 second it's not safe, throw it away. Get another piece.
All right. Thanks, man. Good
Have
to see
a great day.
You too.